Let's see what happened here, and way off in that, off in that dirty stuff, and then you've got no control coming back on. Oh my heavens.
United car.
The United car just absolutely goes into the side of the Porsche for what was then the category. Here's the 79 car just trying the third, that's the 41.
So this is what happened.
Or 31, that's the 31. Oh, and then the Ferrari goes through. Good heavens.
Wow, that came in super
Came
quick.
in really hot.
Dixon kissed the barrier, but
I think he just barely kissed it if he kissed it. Yeah. He got away
the
with
Ferrari kissed him on the way by as well.
Yeah. There you go.
And the Caddy, again, just a small touch.
Just missed it.
And got lucky that he didn't get collected by the Porsche, who then hits the barrier.
Wow. Yeah, but the point of my story was...
Qualifying and started 1-2 on the grid as they returned to the top flight of sports cars for the first time in 50 years. On the opening lap at a wet first chicane, trouble for the Action Express Cadillac. Jack Aitken losing control on the damp track on slick tyres and having to drag the damaged car back to the pit lane.
Oh, that is a huge shunt for the number 14 car.
And it's
sorry, guys, the front of the car
That
off.
just happened when the Cadillac was overtaking. We were riding on board with it at the time, and I thought it was overtaking the Jota. Well, it is. The gold car.
Like it,
it's not the Jota. I thought it was the Jota 38, but it was. Something happened there with the Cadillac going around the outside into turn one.
Not clean, did it? Rodrigo Salas.
Here we go.
Bought the car. What happened here? There's Rodrigo in the gold car.
Oh, he lost it by himself.
I think he was looking too hard at the car coming. I think he possibly, just got the dirty stuff on the right-hand side. Missed his...
Trying to get out of the way, and no good deed goes unpunished. Wow.
I was hoping we weren't going to see
their race over before it had even begun. More disaster for Tower Motorsport. Car number 13 had already been in problems before Ricky Taylor had a big high-speed crash coming onto the Mulsanne straight. They too were out on the spot, as was the number 21 Ferrari. It had a crash under the Dunlop Bridge, entering a slow zone. The field of wreckage was strewn across the road. The car was out. The number 3 Cadillac had been the innocent party hit from behind, and it would have to visit the pit lane as well. Le Mans residents...
Here we go. Just lock the rear brakes. It is the rear. So it is Arnage, but it was the rear.
Oh,
that's exactly what Hartley was talking about.
Off the, not sure quite what that was. Oh, and there's the trouble.
Toyota.
There is trouble. That is Arnage. Is there fluid down there?
He's been hit in the rear. Look,
he has been hit, or has he
hit him on the rear? Or he's hit the rear.
Oh my goodness, Ryo Hirakawa. And now again, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. He does not want to put the car in the gravel. He's missed the terra firma. He has been off backwards. Where's he been?
Well, we heard the information getting relayed to him via Hartley, didn't we, about that very corner, saying watch out for the rear because it's tricky.
That wasn't a Cadillac avoiding the stationary Toyota.
No, but that was down at Arnage where we saw the recovering Bourdais. That was coming out of Arnage before Porsche curve, so this is a separate incident. I think it's own.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Car off ahead of him,
okay,
and a car spinning in front of him.
Yeah, somebody spinning and somebody going straight through the chicane. So was there something on the track, or did he just get checked? Oh, and that's trouble for the 911.
That's Michael Fassbender. That's Michael Fassbender.
Oh no!
And
that's a lot of tyre wreckage now. He's gone in backwards again into the Porsche curves. Wow!
Michael Fassbender coming towards the end of his driving stint here. He had 18 minutes left to complete his 6 hours.
Well, he's going to have to go back out again then, because that's not going to be completed in the pit lane.
Gone wide. Yeah. The car spat back again, and that's a big hit. That's a big hit.
Yeah. Well, it's climbed the tyre barrier. It's still driving, and that's...
It's just one of those classic Le Mans accidents. That it's one of those places where the committee for the media award.
Let's hear from...
Okay, we put the car inside the garage. Fucking track limit, goddammit. Fuck.
Apologies for obviously the excitable language, and exactly as you said, Peter, he was just trying to tighten the line when he realised he was going to run out wide. The curbs. Trouble though out of the pit lane for Julian Canal, planting the 36 Alpine LMP2 car in the barriers. After a 10-second lead had been built up by Chinese driver Yiffy Yi, a mistake in the Porsche curves wrecked the Hertz Team Jota's chances. The Porsche coming into the pit lane for substantial repairs. He wasn't the only car in trouble on the damp track. DKR Engineering having a narrow escape at one of the chicanes on the Mulsanne straight, just avoiding major contact. But they'd already spent time in the pits. Arnaud Robin for TF Sport going off in the Porsche curves at high speed and just making contact with the barriers. That was enough with the car jammed in gear for him to not be able to progress. And despite...
Oh!
Holy moly.
There's a P2 car and the Tota involved in that. Car was briefly airborne. There's 4 cars involved there. It's the... Was that one of the Alpines, the 36 car?
Yeah, it looked like the 36.
Yeah. And that's the 25 car,
Here's
I think,
the Toyota's view. That's the ORT Aston in front. That's a Panis car on the left.
Or was that the 39? The Toyota's taken a hit.
And the Toyota took
Where
the
did
left
the-
rear hit from the
Where
Ferrari.
did the Ferrari come from?
That is...
The Ferrari tried to come through the
35.
gap.
It's the
It's,
35.
it's the beginning of a slow zone, guys.
So, damage to the barriers, whether it was that car or another that...
That's
Has he
quite a
actually
big
bounced
hit.
off the barriers? I think he might have.
Yeah, he's
On board.
just ran wide and got on that damn.
Slightly masked what to expect from the Peugeots. No rear wing aero design package would work best at Le Mans. Probably the track that it was